A brand new club in a brand new country in a place that I've never played before, and we have a brand new challenge ahead of us to win the African Champions League as quickly as possible. But here at Mamelodi Sundowns, we have a pretty good team assembled already, and we are in the middle of what could prove to be a very busy transfer window. Let the challenge begin. Let's go and kick some balls. Hello and welcome back to Rocking All Over the Globe, Part 31, Club 3, Sundowns, here in South Africa. The first time I have ever played in a league competition or a cup competition in South Africa. So I am indeed making my debut in this part of the world. Having played this game for nearly 14 years, it's time to actually get stuck in to a challenge here. And it is going to be a bit of a challenge, but we have already assembled a very, very good team. And we are going to get off to a very, very busy start this season. And looking at what is going to go on, we have two games coming up in the South African Premiership. We will be at home to Baroka, and then we'll be away at one of our main rivals, Orlando Pirates. And this will be a very big game and a very big test of how good this Mamelodi Sundowns team actually is. And then we will be playing in the quarterfinal of the Super 8 Cup, which we will feature in the next episode, along with the second leg of the preliminary rounds of the Champions League, which we are playing against Civics, and we should win that. And so we're looking forward to a very good episode in our second episode. That is then going to be followed by our main rivals in the title challenge, Kaizer Chiefs. And so at the end of that, we are going to know just how good this particular team is. And so we've got a very busy month coming up, and it's going to be a very telling month. And we're going to see just how good we actually are. We do have a month left in the transfer window, and there are positions that we would like to fill. And according to the club visions, we've been let off the hook a little bit this year because we only have to finish in the top four, but we have to challenge for the South Africa Cup, be competitive in the South Africa Knockout Cup, and we have to reach the latter stages of the Champions League. Something we should be able to do this season. I think we've been given a bye, as it were, because that should be fairly straightforward. By the end of next year, we have to win the South African Premiership. Can we do it a year early? Let's hope so. We do have money still left in the bank. We're just slightly over on our spending by 12k, but we have 4,200,000 in the bank to spend. And so it's going to be a very, very busy month in the transfer window as well. But before we go and have a look at what's happened in the transfer window, if you're brand new to the channel and you like FM content, you love to see people suffer playing this game, then I can tell you, you are definitely in the right place. So why not follow along? Leave a like to help the channel be promoted to other people who have yet to have the chance to see any of the episodes. And subscribe if you want to, and hit that bell, and then you'll be updated when we upload future videos. And we do all kinds of things on this channel. We live stream Tuesday, Thursday and Sunday. We upload tutorials on the weekend, and we do our play along here with Rocking All Over the Globe 3 days a week. And so, yep, hit that subscribe button, click the bell. You'll be updated when anything is uploaded in future. Okay, so let's have a look at what has happened in the transfer market so far. And as you'll see, very, very little. And we have sold no players, although we do have one young player, an 18-year-old midfielder, who's very anxious to leave. We've just accepted a bid of 41,000 for him, and so he will be out of the door very, very shortly. The one person that we have brought in is we identified very quickly on coming here that we needed a striker. And so we've brought in Evidence Makopa, and he's come in from Orlando Pirates, our main rivals. He's come in for a fee of 210,000, which will eventually rise to 325k. Does mean I'm going to have to alter the way I play a little bit. He doesn't have great pace, and so I'm going to play him as a poacher, but he does look like he's a fairly decent player for this level. If I was still at Hiroshima, I think he was a decent player. And so we brought him in. We only had really one forward that we could call a forward, and that was not clearly going to be enough as we went into the new season. He has good technique. He's got good finishing and decent dribbling, good anticipation. His composure's not bad and his decisions are okay. The rest of his physicals and mentals could do with some work. He's 26 years old. He is South African, and hopefully he'll come in and do a very good job for us. We've brought him in to score goals. We'll play him as a poacher. That's his job, as a poacher, and that's what he can concentrate on. I think he'll be a pretty good signing for us this season. We are waiting on one more player to come in, and that is Dishod Saltav. I was looking at him at Hiroshima. He has come in from Paxtakor. We've spent 45,000. We are waiting on a work permit for him, which should be coming in within the next week or so. He is a right back, and we were desperately short of a right back, and he will come in and do a good job. He's a 3-star player. He's 27 years old, bags of experience, and hopefully he'll do a very, very good job for us at right back. He's not the greatest of players. Clearly, you can see that from his attributes, but this is South Africa, and hopefully he's good enough to put in good performances week after week in this league. It was an essential signing, and so we're just waiting for a week or two now till his work permit is approved. And so that is it so far. There's very little gone on in the transfer window. We do have players that we are looking to bring in. We still desperately need a central defender and possibly a midfielder come winger who can play in multiple roles. And then possibly we will have a team that will do a very nice job for us this season. We are going to be patient, though. I'm not going to rush things. There's still a month or so left in the transfer window, and I'm not rushing into it. Our scouts were late looking for players, and I'm going to wait and see what they bring in the next month or 6 weeks left of the transfer window. And so we are going to play a patient waiting game. But in the meantime, we've got a couple of games to play in the South African Premier Soccer League. And we are going to open our campaign with a home game against Baroka. They are tipped to finish towards the bottom end of the league. And so this is a game we should be winning to open our campaign. And I hope that we are going to do that. I'll go and get the team ready now. We'll see you just before the kickoff. Let's go and kick some balls. And so the team for the opening game of this brand new season, this brand new challenge, is Williams in goal with Moreno, Diruk, Butwil and Lebusa at the back. Kotsi, Makona, Van Wyk in midfield with Muema, Kulmalo and Sele will play up front. Evidence will start this game on the bench. It never pays, I think, to play your brand new striker in the first game of the season. He usually has a bad game. So I might be taking a real chance here and not playing him. But Sele has been in form and probably deserves to start. We'll let Evidence sit on the bench, see what he can do later on. But for now, I just want to make sure we win this game, and we've got off to a very good start. And Kotsi has put the ball in the back of the net. It's 1-0, and we are off to a good start. 3 minutes are gone, and we're a goal up. That is exactly the start that I wanted from these boys. We needed to win this game. I told them in the dressing room, this is a game we should be winning. No excuses. Let's win it. Let's get off to a winning start. And we are ahead. And we have picked up an injury, and I can not afford to have injuries to defenders, and especially fullbacks. I still have Mashego is still injured, but he's going to have to play. He's not completely match fit. I brought him onto the bench to get some game time in the second half. He's not fit. We have to play him, and so we'll see how he gets on. He is a very good defender. He's been out all pre-season, and this is not what I was expecting to do, to be starting him in this game. But at the moment, it's still 1-0. We are the better team, and here's a chance from a free kick into the box. Was that a penalty, referee? The referee has given a penalty, and we are hopefully going to extend our lead. I'm not quite sure who's going to take the penalty. I do have a set-piece coach who's gone and taken responsibility for this. It's going to be Kumalo, and Kumalo buries it. It's 2-0. I did feel that that was a penalty. It was a good call. It was on the edge of the box from that set piece, and so far our set pieces have been good. And well done, set piece coach. And we're off to a very good start. We are 2-0 up, and that's exactly the start that I wanted. There is one other game going on today, and it's nothing really that we should concern ourselves about. And here's a chance, and that's a good save, and we need to clear this ball. And I'm not quite sure what is happening here, but we do have a very strange highlight starting here. And here is Williams. Williams looking for De Rock. De Rock at centre-back, looks for Van Wyck along the wing. Can he get the ball inside? He can. He finds Kumalo. Kumalo looking inside for Sele. Sele with a chance, and it's gone just past the post. And it's still 2-0. We'll take a corner for that. Thank you very much. Can we score from this set piece? Can we make it 3-0? This is a good start, but we need more. And I'd like more. And we are still battling for everything. As Muema looks inside for Morena. Morena, that's a poor pass. And it's well cleared. And we will pick that ball up, hopefully. And Barroca are not really presenting anything we should be worried about. They've only had one shot. And it's not really been anything we should concern ourselves about. We are excelling. We've had all the possession, all the highlights, all we've created, all the chances, and these boys should be happy with themselves. We will bring Evidence on very shortly to give him a little run out, see how he gets on. But at the moment, we can all be happy with the job that we've done today. And it remains 2-0. And they are not putting up any sort of performance against us. I think I possibly should be thinking about going to make some changes now. But we will wait until this highlight has finished. And here's Muema. Muema, lovely pass inside. And unfortunately, we couldn't get on the end of that. And the opposition looking to break. I keep forgetting what they are called. I think they're Baroque or something along those lines. I'm very new to South African leagues, so you have to bear with me. And we are breaking forward, and here is Van Wyck. Van Wyck down the right. He is a very good player, I'm told. Van Wyck, can he get it into the box? Yes, he can. Looking for Muena, and that unfortunately goes straight to the goalkeeper. I think it's time to make some changes once this ball goes out of play. We will make our changes. We will see our brand new striker, our one hope that we've brought in so far, Evidence, and hopefully he will have a very good 30 minutes or so. Here is Van Wyck, though, coming down. He's got a chance into the box. Is that a penalty again? It's another penalty. I think we're going to get another penalty, and it's going to be Kumola again, and he has made it 3-0. And 2 penalties in this game, and Kumalo having an outstanding game with his second penalty of the match. It's now 3-0. I think it's home and dry, and I think that I need to go and make some changes. And so we have made a few changes, get some fresh legs on the pitch, and we have brought on Evidence. And hopefully he'll manage to bag a goal, get his confidence going, and he is the man that I've put a lot of faith in, and I need him to score goals. It's his job. That's why he's here. Let's hope he can get a goal or two. And there's another chance, and it's deflected and saved by the goalkeeper. It's going to stay 3-0 for now. We do have another corner, though. 72 minutes gone. And we do have another corner. They whip this corner into the near post. There's a chance. It's headed clear. And it comes out again. And I do keep forgetting their name, and I just need to check what they're called. Barroca. They are not playing very well. They're not offering anything. We are well in charge of this game. And Williams plays it short, and that's nicely done. And we look to build from the back. And Betul, he looks to bring it forward. These names are going to drive me nuts. And here is Nkosi. And Mashego, he's unfortunately given the ball away in a very odd position there. And it looks like Barreco are looking to counter-attack. Are they going to get their consolation goal now as they look to come forward? And the ball into the box. There it is. It's an 0-3-1. There's the consolation. We know it's going to come. Let's not make any bones about it. They are going to score late goals. And so we know it's going to come. We've got 3 already, so it doesn't really matter. But we know the game does this. And unless we find a better 2 more good defenders, the game is going to continually do this. And Mashego on the left is very, very tired, unfortunately. So I'm going to substitute him off. He's not fit, and he came on at the wrong time. And we will switch these full backs over as they're playing in the wrong place. There's a lot of There's a lot of players out there who are, I'm not quite sure what they're feeling. They are very complacent, and we need to just shout at them to tell them that they need to fire. We need to fire them up a little bit. Complacency's not something that I want to encourage. We're not going to have that here. And any sign of it, players are going to be in trouble. And we are passing the ball around. Complacency aside, we've done really well. And Butwal, he looks inside for, who is that? That's Makuma. They're struggling with the names at the moment. I will learn them in time. Here is Betul again. Betul finds Makena. Makena back to Betul. Playing it around, keeping possession. That's what we want them to learn to do. And Makena again finds Betul. He's involved in everything. He's had a very, very good game. Inside to Coates. Coates from centre-back. A lovely ball over the top, and it's another chance that is wasted. And that time, Nkosi on the left wing put it over the bar. He is a very good young player. He's got a lot of potential. People speak very highly of him. And are they going to score again? That'll be quite interesting. Ball is headed away. We need to close them down. And it looks like they may well be going to score again. This is going to be very close in the end, but we've pinched the ball. And we're looking to strike on the counter-attack. Is Nkosi going to get hold of that? Yes, he does. Keeps it in. Does he have support? Looks inside. That's a nice pass inside. Makeno finds Kumalo. Kumalo is robbed. We're really allowing them to take the ball off us. It hasn't been a great performance. And if we hadn't had those 2 penalties, this game would be a lot closer than it actually is. And that's a good save by the goalkeeper, Williams. But I am not actually very happy. And we are in second place, but not very happy with this performance. Although I don't really want to tell them that. This is probably the last highlight now. It is going to be headed away. Pump back into the middle. There's a chance. Let's head it clear. I think it's going to be full time. Let's get these boys in the dressing room. I need to tell them that we got away with that. But I'm going to say nice work. Because a win is a win, and it's good to win your first game of the season. I was secretly, though, not very happy. We need to perform better than what we did. But we've won, and we've won our first game by 1-0. And we do have he's going to be out, Labusa, for 2 to 3 months. Not happy about that. But frustrating as it is, we've got to live with it. And I've got to get them ready for the next game, which I believe is going to be against Orlando Pirates. They are a very, very good team. We're going to have to be up for this one. I'll get the team ready and we'll see you just before the kickoff. Let's go and kick some balls. And so the team for our second game of the season, something that is a bigger game this time. It's pretty much an unchanged team with Williams, Morena, Daruk, Batuli and Mashego will play at the back following the injury to Lebusa last time out. Then Coetzee plays at the base of midfield with Makuna, Van Wyk in midfield with Maema, Kumalo, and Evidence makes his first start today. This is going to be a big game, and Orlando Pirates are a very, very good team. And I guess we're going to have to be at our very best today in order to get something out of this game. And yeah, let's just wind them up a little bit, get them going a little bit. If you carry your last performance into this game, you'll do well. But I'm a little bit skeptical of how we're going to do today. Looking at the team in that first game, we didn't look great. And we're going to have to come up with something very different today if we are going to win this game. We looked superb in pre-season. There is a big difference, of course, between pre-season, passing the ball around, and then moving into competitive matches. A great big difference. And here is Butul. He finds Mashego. Mashego, who's struggling for fitness but has to play. And here is Maema. Maema with a beautiful pass over to the right-hand side to Van Wyk. Van Wyk finds Kamalu. He's just 17 years old. What a great player. He's going to be the ball to the box, and we have scored, and it's Maema who's put us 1-0 up. I've decided not to go positive. I've decided just to play with a balanced mentality, and so far so good. And Van Wyk did well. Lovely pass. and Camilo with a beautiful pass, and Muema, he headed in at the far post. We are a goal up now. My nerves are feeling a little bit better. We've had all the play. That's all we can ask of these boys. We've had all the possession. We've created all the highlights. Although you can never write off this Orlando Pirates team. They are a very good team, but we are forcing them back, and that's good to see. And once again, here, building on the left, Maqueno, he looks inside. Kamalo, he finds Evidence bursting into the box. There's a shot and it's fired over the crossbar, and I'd really like him to get on the score sheet. It would ease his nerves, ease my nerves. It's always difficult playing a new young striker. We do have a corner. Moema flicks the ball in, well claimed by the goalkeeper. It's still 1-0. And we are still only just ahead. And we have to defend well. I'm hoping that the way we have been playing throughout this journey that we've been on, not pressing, coming off the counter-attack, will serve us well here. We're not a great team here either in terms of pressing or counter-attacking, so why do it? And there's a chance! We have scored, and it is Evidence. And is it going to be called offside? I don't think so. Evidence is on the scoreboard, and Orlando Pirates don't seem to be causing us too many problems today. Coetzee at the base of midfield found Kumalo, and suddenly Evidence found himself alone in the box, and he side-footed it in off the post. It's 2-0, and we are doing well, and we are in the lead. And we do have another chance, and here is Machego to Maqueno. And Macano, he finds space again. He's into the box. Can he get it across? And it's another chance. And Muena, from point-blank range, somehow their goalkeeper managed to save that. It's still 2-0. Let's keep this till half-time. It's coming up to half-time. I will take a 2-0 lead. And there's a chance. Can he get the ball in? It's claimed by the goalkeeper, bobbling around in the penalty area. It's 2-0 at half-time. What a magnificent performance. And we are absolutely delighted with that. And I'm happy with the number of shots that we've had on target. I'm happy that Evidence has scored on his full debut. And we are beating Orlando Pirates. And that's all I wanted to do today. Doesn't matter how we got the victory. It doesn't matter about attacking football and winning by a lot of goals. Getting the victory was the most important thing, and we need to pick this ball up, and Moreno has done well. Moreno bursting forward from fullback, and that's a poor pass, and that was a really dreadful pass. And we are possibly giving them a little bit too much space, and I am looking at that. We're not closing them down, and we're giving them a bit too much space. But Evidence has picked the ball up. He is alone, though. He's looking to burst forward. He needs support. He finds support. That's a lovely pass inside. And here is McKenna. McKenna to Van Wyck. Van Wyck with a chance. It's 3-0. We are burying Orlando Pirates. Predicted to finish in second place, Orlando Pirates. We are the away team here, and we are burying them. This all bodes very, very well. Lovely pass from Makona into Van Wyck, and that's a lovely strike. He didn't need to cross it. He had faith in his own ability. He's a fine player, and it is now 3-0, and I think time to make some changes. We are home and dry now. And so we have decided to rest a couple of players, including Van Wyck, who had a very, very busy game. He's had a very good game. And we have brought on April, another young player who looks very, very good. And we've scored again. And this time it's Boutwil from centre-back. And a set-piece goal. It is now 4-0. And Orlando Pirates have been brushed aside. I was a little concerned about the quality of this team that we were facing today, but they've shown nothing. And maybe it's early in the season for them, but they've been pretty poor. I have to make another couple of substitutions, I think. And we could only make one more substitution, and I'm not quite sure why these boys are feeling so tired. It's not a very intensive, energy-intensive tactic, but they've worked hard today. And we are winning by 4-0 as we're coming up to the final whistle. It is Orlando Pirates 0, Sundowns 4, What a fantastic result that is. Nice work, everyone. I'm very, very happy with that result. You can all have the day off tomorrow and relax and enjoy, because we have gone to the top of the league. 2 games in, we are on top of the league. And classy. That was very, very classy. And as I said, we are going to be very busy this month, and we are going to come back in the next episode for the game of Cape Town City in the Super 8 quarterfinals. We're expected to do well in the Super 8. So we will come back with that game, and then we will be showing the second leg of the Champions League preliminary round, a game we should win against Civics. So there's going to be nothing happening between these episodes. We're just going to get straight on with the next big games. These are big games and we need to win them. And that's it for this episode. If you're brand new to the channel and you like FM content and you love to see people suffer playing this game, I can tell you, you are definitely in the right place. Why not give us a like and help the YouTube algorithm to show the video to people who've not yet had a chance to see the channel. And then subscribe and hit that bell so you'll be updated when future videos are uploaded, tutorials, whether it's the live stream or whether it's more in this Rocking All Over the Globe series. And all that remains to be said now is thanks for watching, stay safe, take care. And we'll see you very soon in the next episode.